friends, Quill here. Welcome back to our Road to Master Ball series here on the channel. If you're enjoying competitive content just as much as I am, make sure you hit that like button down below, subscribe, and turn on notifications so that you don't miss any of the action. Now, if you missed the last episode, you'll definitely want to make sure and go back and watch that. I explained the team that you see behind me here. I'm going to move myself once again. We explained this team a little bit more in depth. You can see probably if you look at it, in fact, it is a Trick Room team that we're taking on to the doubles VGC ladder. Like I said in the past, I think I'm going to keep this series on the VGC ladder right now. I call it the VGC ladder. Really, it's not that. It's just the doubles ladder, but I'll call it VGC for now because that's really kind of what it is. So we're going to go down to ranked battles today. But yeah, if I sound a little bit sick, and if I feel a little bit like I'm trying to overcompensate, it's because I am in fact a little bit sick, but that is okay. We're going to get into this. Last time, I'm not going to... Oh, wow. Shoot, we're up to the Pokeball tier now. I didn't realize. We did win all 3 battles last time. So, like I said, make sure to go check that out. You can see how this team really got to work. Torkoal got a chance to shine a lot. We are back up to the Pokeball tier for the first time. Got 30 BP, that's really nice. We are going to go ahead and go in with this team. Oh man, my sinuses are feeling a lot better now because I'm getting to talk. Alright, here we have found a battle against Roxas, who has an Arcanine, an Aegislash, that's Sylveon, Corviknight, Rotom Wash, and a Grimmsnarl. So now when I see a team like this, I see the Fire type, I see a Water type there. I'm thinking perhaps Torkoal might not be the best lead, but also I don't know that he'll see it coming. I do have a Ghost type on there, which proves to be a difficulty for Greedent. I think I will in fact lead Torkoal, because Torkoal just does a lot of damage anyway. If we don't see Intimidate on Arcanine, that'll be a big problem, because that means it'll have Flash Fire, and so Torkoal will need to switch right on out, or Dynamax and go for the max ground move. I'm going to bring Dracovish in the back as well as Hatterene, because it deals well with a lot of different things on this guy's team. So I think that's what we're going to do this time around. I'd really like to show off some other team members, but for today, for the first battle at least, I do want to just kind of go with what I think is going to work, and I think that Torkoal is a good lead for this team. Alright, Roxas, what did you send out? Please don't show me Arcanine or Rotom. That would be great. What do we see here? Sylveon Arcanine. Okay, I'll take it. So Sylveon's got really good special defense, and we talked a little bit last time about what special defense is. Heat Wave, there's physical defense and special defense, physical attacks, special attacks. Okay, so we do see the Intimidate go off. No Flash Fire there. We're not affected because of Inner Focus, but that doesn't really matter at all. Out comes the Sun. That will power up our special attack Heat Wave, which I've told you guys about before. I will do it again if I need to in the future, I guess. We're going to Trick Room here. Comment down below if you are watching this. I guess we're not really going to have a question of the day, at least not for now in this series, but comment down below, let me know. Have you ever competitively battled before? Does anything I'm saying make sense, or not really? Okay, so he switches out his Arcanine here, which is a really interesting choice. We are going to see the Hyper Voice come from the Sylveon. It's not going to do nearly enough damage. Heat Wave is going to go off and probably do a whole bunch, actually. Yep, okay, so we are actually really close to taking out that Sylveon. Up goes the Trick Room. That, I'm not going to say GG quite yet. He might have some sort of chance, but not... It's not terribly likely that we're going to lose this battle, just because we're set up. I mean, everything's good to go. Alright, what are we going to see here? Oh, they're actually going to Dynamax. Is that Rotom that's going to Dynamax? Because if so, that could be actually a little bit problematic. In fact, it is the Rotom. That's not fun. Basically, Rotom is going to be able to live at least one of these Heat Waves now for sure. Possibly even 2. If it's able to live both of those Heat Waves, it's going to be able to get up the Rain, which, like I said last episode, really severely weakens Torkoal's ability to sweep the way that it does. Hopefully we can overpower. Let's see, Instruct comes out. Alright, Torkoal. I believe in the power of Torkoal. If you believe in the power of Torkoal, hit that like button down below. Oh, we missed it just barely. Okay, so here comes the Rain. Yep, Max Geyser is going to set up Rain for us really fast. It's not going to do a lot of damage. The Sunlight that Torkoal sets up... Oh my gosh, it knocked it out. The Sunlight that Torkoal sets up, in fact, weakens the power of Water-type moves. I'm surprised that took my Torkoal out. That Rotom must have special attack investment there. I'm going to switch directly into Dracovish and just start clicking Vicious Rend. Now that we've got Rain up, Rain increases, as you probably can guess, the attacking power of Water type moves. And so we're going to see Vicious Rend do a bunch of damage right now. Out comes a Grimmsnarl. That's not a lot of fun. What can we do here? I think I'm going to Vicious Rend, like I said before. I'm going to take out that Grimmsnarl, in fact. And then I think I'm just going to instruct on Dracovish. They're probably going to try to paralyze me or something. We'll see what happens. Okay, Max Guard comes out from the Rotom. That's awful. That is the worst thing that could have happened. But we do see a Fake Out. Okay, so that was basically a lost turn. Fake Out's going to make me flinch. Not that big of a deal. I'm a little bit surprised. But now we can go for Vicious Rend. Do we want to... I'm going to Vicious Rend, but do I want to take out the Grimmsnarl first or the Rotom? Probably the Rotom, just because I get a guaranteed kill there. We are going to instruct Dracovish and then see what happens. I'm glad that Dracovish gets a little playtime here. It's a really, really good strategy. Like I said, when I built this team, I originally intended for it to be built around... oh, what's his name? Oh my gosh. Yep. The one on the screen right now. Dracovish. I'm really good at remembering these names off screen, but now that I'm recording, of course, I've forgotten everything. Alright, good. Down goes the Rotom. That thing was kind of scary. If I got a max water move off, that would be pretty bad, but it doesn't look like that's going to be the case. Instruct goes off. Of course, it goes off. And what do we got? We got Vicious Rend. Should take it out. Just take it right on out. There we are. Yeah, nothing's going to live a boosted Vicious Rend in the rain. Back out comes this Arcanine, and that's pretty much GG. You are going to intimidate me. That lowers my physical attack now. Dracovish does use his physical attack. Unlike Torkoal, Vicious Rend is in fact a physical move. Dracovish's physical attack, I believe, is 100, which is not great, but it's definitely not bad either. Alright, Extreme Speed comes from the Arcanine. That's really interesting. So Extreme Speed, although Arcanine is faster and therefore in Trick Room should go last, he did use a priority move, so Extreme Speed was able to move first. But we took it, no problem, and down goes the Arcanine. That is the first win. Okay, and we gained quite a few points from that. That's great. Alright, here we are against a friend. Oh, this is another Trick Room team. Okay, so I wonder if they're going to go with the Trick Room or if they're going to try to break through my Trick Room somehow. Either way, I finally see a chance for Ferrothorn to come through and do some work. The only thing that concerns me about Ferrothorn is that Colossal there, but the chances of them leading with it I don't think are too very good. Go lead with Trick Room. I think I will, just because Oranguru is so strong. I'm going to bring Hatterene in the back, and who cleans up pretty well? I think I'm going to go with Greedent here. I might lose this battle, I'm not going to lie, because this is a pretty tricky setup. This team does it does well sometimes against other Trick Room teams. You just don't see Trick Room often enough for it to be that big of an issue. This team in particular, I'm worried won't square up against the opponent's team. So I'm hoping that we won't see our first loss here, but the chance is certainly there, I think. Out comes the Appleton, actually. So this is a good lead for us. This is a very good lead for us. I think I see a Fire-type move coming. I see the Mystical Fire coming from the Hatterene. The question is, how much do I care about that? I'm going to go ahead and Dynamax, go for that Max Steel Spike. I think that's the play. And then we're going to go ahead and set up our own Trick Room. I don't know. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to stick with it. I don't know. That might be a bad play. That might have been wrong. Alright, so what are we going to see? Oh, they're going to Dynamax. That's terrible. Oh, man. I made a mistake. I definitely shouldn't have done what I did. But I think we just wasted our Dynamax there. Because if it had just used Mystical Fire on my Dynamax, that would have been such a big deal. But a Max Flare on a Dynamaxed Ferrothorn is going to do a lot of damage. That's just the way it goes. Oh, I hope I didn't waste my Dynamax. I mean, if I did, it's not the end of the world. This team doesn't depend on Dynamax the way a lot of other teams do. But I guess we'll have to see what happens. Here's our Ferrothorn. I think that Hatterene does in fact outspeed us. I kind of hope it does, because then we can outspeed next turn if we do happen to live the Max Flare that I think is going to be coming here. Yeah, there it is. That's not good. That's not good. Don't take me out, please. We lived. Okay. The Appleton. As long as the Appleton didn't attack us, we should be fine. Please, 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 Iron Defense. That's fine. You can Iron Defense all you want. That is good. We're good to go. I just hope it doesn't... It probably has Body Press, to be honest with you. So Max Steel Spike is going to go off here. I don't know how much it's going to do. Oh, wow, that did so much damage. Okay. Oh, but we're Life Orb. So, you know. Life Orb might take us out here, in fact. Not quite, not quite. Okay, we've got one more turn. We are going to go for the Trick Room here. That's so awesome. I think we're going to trade our Dynamaxes, which, you know, I'll trade... I will trade a Ferrothorn for Hatterene, I think. Let's go ahead... Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and Max Steel Spike once more. Get the defense up for Oranguru at the very least, and then we can Psychic that Appleton. Get off some nice damage on that. Max Guard, that's not fun. Max Steel Spike is not going to hit, obviously, because they protected themselves. Here comes Apple Acid. Is that... That's going to Oranguru. Okay, that was a bad choice. I would have definitely tried to take out the Ferrothorn myself. Oranguru's going to do Psychic. I don't know how much this is going to do quite. Not nearly enough, but that's okay. Max Steel Spike, just once again, we're going to go for it. And then, I think here what I do is... I don't know. I think I just fire off another Psychic, I think. That's what I'm going to try to do anyway. Alright, so we see the Max Steel Spike go off again. This is going to take out the Hatterene, no problem at all, but it is also going to knock us down. Life Orb is an item that increases your damage output, which is really important for a Pokemon like Ferrothorn that's trying to sweep through teams. But unfortunately, it does also lower your HP every time you attack another Pokemon. So although we are going to take out this Hatterene here, we are also going to ourselves faint. I think that's a good enough trade. Hatterene is much scarier than Ferrothorn is in general. I think this is looking... Body Press. That's not good. That's not good at all. Oh, wait. Oh, we're good. We're good. I expected that to do a lot more damage, because Body Press goes off of defense rather than attack. Okay, so here's a berry. That's a healing berry. I don't like that. Okay. Alright, well, Greedent does horribly here, to be honest with you guys. I'm going to bring Hatterene out. We can Dazzling Gleam. That should take out the Happleton, or at least do a whole bunch of damage to it. And then we can Instruct. See, that's the beauty of Instruct. I really, really love it. Alright, out comes the Toxtricity. So we have a decision to make here. I think I know what I'm going to do. Dazzling Gleam would not take out Toxtricity, not even a little bit. But Psychic will do a decent amount of damage on Appleton. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to Psychic on the Toxtricity and then Instruct Hatterene to go again. This is definitely going to be a dead Toxtricity. That's not living that at all. Okay. Man, this is a little bit more interesting. This isn't just Torkoal comes in and kills everything. Recover from the Appleton. Now, that's very interesting. I kind of expected to see it try to attack, but I definitely understand why they tried to heal up there. I wonder how much this Psychic's going to do. Hatterene does have more special attack than Oranguru, so this will do a lot of damage. Wow. Okay, cool. Good, good. And out comes Gardevoir. Okay, so that's not terrible. I think this might be... We might not be in such a bad position. I am just going to go for Dazzling Gleam here, and then Instruct once again. I don't think that'll take Gardevoir down, but we'll see. Hatterene uses Dazzling Gleam. I think that'll take down the Appleton. In fact, it will. Not even close on Gardevoir, but that's okay. We're going to get instructed again to use the Dazzling Gleam, and it's going to do a little bit more damage just because Gardevoir is the only one taking damage. When that's the case, it takes a little bit more. Out comes a Dazzling Gleam of her own. Does a lot more damage than I expected it to. And... okay. I don't think that the Trick Room went down. I think we're good. I think we're good. Oh, no. Trick Room did go down. Okay, no good. I'm going to let Hatterene set up the Trick Room once again, and then I'm going to go ahead and protect with Oranguru, just to keep it safe. Alright. I could have set up the Trick Room with Oranguru. The problem with that was I think that this Gardevoir would have taken it out with the Dazzling Gleam otherwise. Yeah, because Hatterene lives this Dazzling Gleam, although not well enough to get the Trick Room back up again. So we did waste a turn. We probably could have ended the game sooner, but I like to be safer rather than faster, and that's what we chose to do here. I'm going to go for a Dazzling Gleam. Well, again, I don't need to go for Giga Drain. And then a Psychic is... Oh, I should have instructed. I should have instructed, but I went for Psychic instead. I don't know that it'll make that big of a difference. It might just prolong the battle by a turn, but that's okay. Not very effective. We are going to see Oranguru go down here. Hatterene almost taken down, but Greedent's going to come in and show its stuff. So that's good. I'm excited about it. I think Greedent is slower than Hatterene, so it should go first. And here it comes to Greedent. I talked about Greedent last episode. I'll talk about it again. I hated this thing when it first came out. I still kind of hate it a little bit, but that's okay. Usually Greedent's job is to come in and do a belly drum. I'd like to get you to see that. Okay, so they just forfeit here. Yeah, but I want to get a good Greedent battle in. I hope the next team is Greedent friendly. But that is a win for us. We're going to get into battle number 3. Oh, wow, we got up to level 5 off of that battle. Wow, we're coming through these ranks really quick. Got 10 BP. Nice, nice, nice. Wow, that was actually very quick. We found a battle in no time at all. Another Trick Room team. Okay, how do we counter this? I don't know if there's a very specific way forward on this. I think that Ferrothorn has a lot of fun here. Except for that Bronzong gives us trouble. I think this is a good Greedent team. The problem with Greedent is that it does better when Trick Room's already up. It doesn't do very well setting up Trick Room. On the turn that Trick Room is being set up, Greedent does not shine. So I think we are going to lead Torkoal and Oranguru, as we always do. And then Greedent can come in the back, as well as... Oh... I don't know. I don't know who else to bring. I think... I'm tempted to bring Dracovish. But I also kind of want to bring Hatterene. So I can turn off the Trick Room if I need to. I think Hatterene's the safer play, so that's the one I'm going to go for. I did bring Torkoal just because I want to get rid of that Bronzong as quickly as I can. Bronzong is terrifying, and doesn't like Heat Wave, like many Pokemon. Let's see what happens here. Alright, RC. Those are my first 2 initials, actually. Bronzong and Togekiss. So, exactly what I expected. I anticipate that the Togekiss is going to go for Follow Me, although that's not going to matter. Because we are going to use a spread move anyway. Togekiss will not mind taking this special Fire-type move. So I think here we are going to fire off a Heat Wave, and then I'm actually going to Psychic the Togekiss. Because like I said, I expect them to try to set up their own Trick Room. I think that Bronzong is going to be slower than us. Yawn. That was an interesting play. I've not seen one like that. Oranguru, we're going to fire off a Psychic here. How much does that do? Not enough, not enough. Bulldoze, interesting. I definitely should have set up the Trick Room here. In fact, that's what I'm going to do next turn, I think. Because down goes our speed, but that's not a bad thing in Trick Room. Heat Wave goes off here. Oh, wow. Wow, that took Bronzong straight on out. That's super great. I do like that a lot. And they're going to bring out their Rhyperior here. So now the real question is, am I faster than this Rhyperior? And if the answer is yes, then we are good to go. I think I'm going to go... I'm going to go for the Max Overgrowth on the Rhyperior. That might be a mistake. I'm not quite sure. But I am going to set up... No, I'm going to switch out. I'm switching out into Hatterene. Because this is scary. See, this team does well. I'm just afraid against other Trick Room teams because the Pokemon are slow and can benefit from my Trick Room. I think a lot of this depends on how well we can do against this Rhyperior turn 1. Now, it probably does have Solid Rock, which means that it's going to take this Grass-type move better than it normally would. Will it take it well enough? I don't know. I'm hoping not. I'd love to get another 3 wins today, but that's a little bit questionable. Let's see. Alright. Togekiss uses Helping Hand. That's terrifying. We see that they don't Dynamax, which is honestly very good for us. Torkoal avoids the Rock Slide. That, my friends, is humongous. Like, not gonna lie, if Torkoal had gotten hit by that, it might have been taken out. That might have been the game right then. We take the Rhyperior clear now. Okay, good. I definitely thought we were going to lose this battle. I think at this point it looks like a win for us. It probably came down to that Rock Slide miss, which does suck, but sometimes that's just how it goes. I'm glad that we got that Rhyperior out of the way. That was not fun to deal with. Hatterene is going to heal up a whole bunch, which is really nice. We see that Togekiss just kind of grinning over there, but we know that it doesn't have much time left. Alright, so now they send out a Torkoal of their own, which is an interesting choice. I'm going to go ahead and Max Quake on their Torkoal, and then I think I'm just going to No, I'm going to Trick Room. In fact, I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and set up the Trick Room, because we Speed Tie with our Torkoal anyway. That was probably a mistake. I probably should have just gone to take out the Togekiss. But, I guess we'll see what happens. Alright, they are going to Dynamax. That's not great. That's not great. But we are going to raise our special defense here with the Max Ground move, which could be interesting, could prove beneficial. We are going to be in a slow tie, I guess, with their Torkoal. I wonder if they are packing the Ground Z move also. Togekiss used Yawn, trying to put our Torkoal to sleep. Max Ooze, so they're raising their special attacks. You know, that's terrifying. Hatterene does get taken out here. That's not great, guys. That does not look good for us. I just hope that this does a lot of damage. I hope that this Max Ground move does a lot of damage. That's all. Have you seen... Online, look it up right now if you haven't seen it, but Hatterene is actually like this really tiny little being inside of hair. It's not actually as tall as it looks like it is. It's actually like 1 or 2 feet tall or something like that. It's kind of crazy. You should look it up if you haven't. But there, our own grassy terrain kind of works against us. I am going to bring out Oranguru here. We are not guaranteed to win this battle. I mean, not nearly as comfortable as I would like to be. Here, I'm actually going to go for the Max Ooze on the Togekiss because I need to take that thing out. It'll raise our special attack a little bit, and then I'm going to try to Trick Room. I'm going to try to Trick Room, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it off, but we're going to try it anyway. Alright, let's see what happens. Togekiss uses Follow Me. So that's fine, because I guess I should have predicted that. Max Flare. Max Flare is not going to do anything, my friend. I don't know why you went for that instead of the Max Ooze, but okay. I'm not gonna complain. That's going to take the Togekiss out, no problem at all. Togekiss was kind of annoying. Not the biggest threat on the field, that's why I waited so long to take it out. I'm glad that I did, because the Follow Me was going to hamper my attempts to take it down if not. Oranguru does get the Trick Room off here, which is super nice. I don't know if we're going to outspeed the Torkoal. In fact, I think now the Torkoal outspeeds my Oranguru. Maybe that wasn't the best choice. But you know what? It's the one I went for. I'm standing by it. Everything's going to be okay. Oh, we are put to sleep now. I forgot the Torkoal is asleep now. Alright, our Dynamax does end here, which is pretty awful. But we are just going to... we can only go for Heat Wave, so I think I'm actually going to... No, I'm going to stay in. I'm going to stay in Heat Wave. And then I don't really have much of a choice other than to go for Psychic on Torkoal. I guess I could have protected there, but you're going to break through it anyway. I wonder if they meant to Max Flare my... Oh, yeah, see, there goes... Yeah, Moraguru's probably dead here. Ah, man! That's no good. Harsh Sunlight faded. Okay, so that works in our benefit, I think. I should have switched Torkoal out there, in hindsight, because then I would be able to switch up its moves. But I don't know. This is... We're learning together. We're learning together. Here, I think that my best shot at winning is to go ahead and try to set up with Greedent, which I know seems like a long shot, but that's what I'm going to do. We're going to Heat Wave. Greedent can go for the Belly Drum, which is what Greedent usually likes to do. It's very... It's a big risk, I'm not going to lie. Heat Wave comes out, as long as it doesn't do half to us, which it did, so we are in big trouble now. Jeez. Torkoal is terrifying. I don't care who you are, I don't care where you come from, Torkoal is absolutely terrifying. We are going to see, but it's honestly, we're not going to heal enough. Belly Drum is going to take too much of our HP away. So we are going to just kind of get taken out next turn. Which stinks, guys, I'm not going to lie. Our first loss, I think. It looks like our first loss. I can't say that for absolute certain, but it's probably going to be if we're being honest about it. Alright, so here, I'm nervous, but I don't know that there's anything really to be nervous about. I think we just lose. We are going to go... We're going to try to get off a Body Slam on Torkoal. I should have just gone for Body Slam this turn, but that's not what I did. It was a big mistake. Heat Wave is going to go off and probably take us out. At least our greed didn't. Oh, man. Okay. Well, that is the battle, my friends. I'll let it play out. But that is our first loss. So, I mean, I guess you can't be too upset, can you? Heat Wave. The only way we can win is, like, if we wake up this turn and get a crit or something. Even then, I don't know if it's... No, you're kidding me. No way. No way. Do not... If it doesn't kill... Aw, man. Oh, man, I'm so mad. Oh, we were so close. Okay, so we just barely lose there, but that is 3 battles, so that's all we're going to do for today, my friends. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to check back on Friday for the last battle with this team, or at least, for now, the last battle with this team. But thanks so much for watching, my friends, and as always, see you next time.